To those who follow Uganda's legal landscape, the name Justice George Kanyeihamba needs no introduction. To many lawyers, the late judge who passed away earlier today was a bold and principled man, a champion of justice. He viewed justice not just as a legal concept studied in books, but he applied it in his daily life.
We studied a lot of his judgments, and what was evident, he was the Lord Denning of our time. If he had a dissenting judgment, he did not care to be polite or to cover it with, or to fit in with everybody else. If he believed something was just, he would fight for it. He was very, very courageous.
He chaired the legal committee of the Constituent Assembly that drafted the 1995 Constitution. According to the Uganda Law Society, he was a passionate and clear example of truth, fought for independence and principles of good governance.
The young lawyers and the judicial officers to borrow a leaf, to pick from George Kanyeihamba, to learn from him, stand for the truth, do not be shaken. He's one person who would not say one thing and do the other. He's one person who would, fight for his position, for the rule of law.
He helped in standing firm, because very few judges right now would be in position to say that the government is wrong or the president is wrong. So it took guts.
His writing, whether in books or judgments, was rich in clarity and courage. Kanyeihamba was one of the Supreme Court justices who ruled that President Museveni's election in 2006 was fraudulent enough to be nullified.
After that precedent which he set, the courts below, that is the Court of Appeal and the High Courts, have been using his dissenting views on what would amount to a free and fair election in annulling elections of MPs, both in the High Court and at times even when they go to the Court of Appeal.
The evidence he would give and the scientific way he would make conclusions, he made some really courageous judgments that might have even scared any other judge, but he made them very courageously.
He has been very firm in political issues in Uganda. He has actually made court decisions which are firm and independent.
The former Uganda Law Society president, Fiona Wall, described the late as a humble and supportive elder. She recalls that upon assuming office, the late justice reached out to her, offering guidance and encouragement.
And he wrote me a letter that had all the issues that I needed to deal with going forward.
According to her, he mentored and supported many female lawyers and strongly advocated for women in leadership.
To the young lawyers, to the young female lawyers, we owe him. That constitution was fantastic for women. We have a third of the vote in parliament because of that constitution and many other things. Issues of consent around land, issues of how we are treated, chapter 4. Just chapter 4 in the Constitution. We have a lot to thank.
For many lawyers, Kanyeihamba has died, but his legacy continues in his work, which many say will continue to be quoted for years to come. Nobert Atukunda, NTV News.